So, hello VODS channel, and yeah, so today we're going to be playing some For Honor. It is Year 8 Season 3, it just launched 2 days ago, and yeah, it's pretty exciting. I'm going to go over the patch notes first, just kind of a brief, like, touch on, like, you know, the balance changes, as well as touch a little bit on the testing ground stuff, and everything like that, and then we're gonna just hop into some games as we usually do. So let me first pull it up and see if I can actually find the darn thing, because sometimes they make it very difficult to actually look at the patch notes. Let's see. Okay, I think this is what we want. So let me put this. How do I want to arrange this? Actually, I think it should be fine here. Streams. I'll keep myself up there. Okay, hold on. Just figuring out stuff. Don't worry about it. Why am I able to just change the dimensions? This is weird. Okay. There we go. That should be enough. There we go. How does that look? Yeah, I think that's fine. Okay. So, yeah, patch notes. There's just a whole bunch of stuff here. There's a new converted map. So we'll be doing some Dominion. Which I totally forgot about until I just saw that. Like, they're adding a new Dominion map, which is super cool. So it's the Viking Village, which, if you remember, or for those of you who played For Honor, so it's normally like a skirmish or elimination map, or like duels, or, you know, whatever. And it's got one part of it, it's got this like port area with like just a lot of like docks and like wooden platforms and things, and then on like the other side there's this big like hut type of thing. I don't know what, there's probably a word for it, but the main thing with the map is, there's also like would be like a tree in the middle of the map, but one of the big things with the map was there's that that lever you could pull to like shoot out like a rolling spike thing. Yeah, welcome in, Bun. See, it's first time chatter. Welcome in. How you doing? Yeah, the rolling spike. Exactly. Yeah, and so that, I guess for the Dominion version, they took out the rolling spike. It's in like the opening cinematic, but they took it out, which is understandable. It's kind of sad, but it's understandable. And then there's only like a few balance changes in terms of like the actual like character or heroes, but aside from that, it's not too bad. I know what you're talking about. That's good. Yeah, so there's Centurion. I wish my mouse was showing on here, but it's not. Maybe I could do, well, I could probably tweak it, but I'm not going to because I'm lazy like that. But yeah, so Centurion, there is the jab thing, which just reduced the charge down 100 ms, which I think that's mainly to catch double rolls. There's probably people who know more about that stuff than me. I'm not really a Centurion player, so I don't really know about that, how that all works. I know that it doesn't look like it's a big change, but I know that it's a relatively big change for Centurion. And speaking of which, Lawbringer has a new chain of light, heavy, and can now do the shove after any light attack. I don't know how to play Shaman. Yeah, and I mean, I play a lot of characters, but my main is Warden, which makes me excited for the testing ground, spoiler, but yeah, the Centurion is not one of the characters I play very often, so. Nor Lawbringer, which maybe I'll have to try out Lawbringer because he's got some new stuff, and I think they are still working on implementing more of his testing ground stuff into the game, but this is just kind of like to stave off the hunger for Lawbringer rework, if you will. He was my first main, Warden or Lawbringer, or both. You can have multiple mains, I guess. But then yeah, so then there's the Lawbringer. Gotcha. Yeah, I know a lot of people really like Lawbringer. He's very cool. But okay, yeah, and then there's Peacekeeper change. Basically, dodge attacks can now chain to heavy finisher. I gotta see how that flows. I think that's gonna be fine. Just kind of like a nice little like extra thing that you can do. Obviously, it's gonna help improve the competitiveness of the character, if you will, but I'm not sure how big of a change that's really gonna be. Unfortunately, they made him a parry bot character now. Gotcha. But yeah, now there's like, then they're doing some more feat changes. So what I actually really like is just that they're rebalancing a lot of the feats and stuff. I just feel like that's really fun, like a fun new thing for them to like rebalance, because a lot of the old feats are not very good or kind of like lackluster. And so, speaking of, the first one they're changing is Thrilling Comeback, which for those you who might not remember off the top of your head, the Thrilling Comeback is basically a passive feat where when you pop Revenge, you heal. So they adjusted it so that it heals double the HP, so it's 40 HP instead of 20, and then it cleanses, which basically means like any bleed or burning effect or whatever just gets removed, which is very nice. I don't know if that does it to things like Warmonger. What's the thing called? You know, the Warmonger thing. I play Warmonger. I should know this. The thing that Warmonger is known for, where you can't be around the character very much. That thing, whatever it is. I don't know if it does it to that, but and then Berserker feat is just double the duration, so now it's active for 30 seconds. I think Berserker, I could be wrong, but I think that's a Berserker exclusive feat. I could be entirely wrong. I haven't paid much attention to exact feats on characters. But yeah, and then there's I think it's pronounced Fiat Lux. I could be entirely wrong. That's probably Latin for grenade or something. But no, that feat was you throw it and it would do like an AoE like stamina damaging effect, I think. And I think they still have that, but now it does 5 HP damage. Which I guess the fun little fact is apparently they reduced it to 0 a long time ago, and now they're bringing it back up to 5. I don't know when the timing of it being brought down to 0 was and stuff, but and the Tough as Nails, I use that feat all the time, and it's even better now. It's an extra 5% max HP. That's basically all that happens. And then Umbral Pulse, that's the Black Prior unique tier 4 feat that he has to pop, and it does this like AoE, like give every ally a shield. And they basically just nerfed it by 50%, making it so it's only 50 shield per pulse, which it does 3 pulses instead of 100 shield, which I feel like makes sense. You know, the corruption, that's what I'm talking about. Thank you, Bun Bun. I was like, I was trying to think for the life of me, like, what is he called? It was bugging me. But yeah, so Umbral Shelter, I do understand this change. It's going to be interesting to see how that works in the game, but welcome, friend. Thank you. But yeah, so that, I think that's a fair nerf to Umbral Shelter, because it's just like maxing out your shield like 3 pulses, or like 3 times is like kind of overkill. And yeah, that's it in terms of, because this is all just bug fixes and stuff like that. Oh yeah, they probably won't have it on here, but if you go back to their news thing, there's the testing grounds up here, which basically the thing is that they're replacing Warden's feats. Hey, Tactical, how you doing? I'm doing pretty well myself. I'm just quickly bouncing through the For Honor patch note stuff, and then we're just gonna hop into some games. But yeah, usually I kind of, when it's a new season, I kind of like to touch on some of those like new balance stuff and all that. But yeah, so Warden feat changes. This is obviously testing ground stuff, which I think comes out the 19th. It says from September 12th, but that's, I don't think, true. I think it's supposed to be September 19th is when the testing grounds comes out. I could be wrong, I don't know, but yeah, so the Warden is going to change up some of his feats. So instead of the tier 1 feat, instead of body count, is going to be replaced by death toll. With death toll is basically body count but better. So you see where it says like killing soldiers and pikemen grants you 3 health and 3 stamina. Body count, it's just 1 and 1, so it's just straight up better. But every other character that has body count and all these other feats are going to keep those feats. And these are just for the Warden exclusively. So I think what they're planning on doing is giving the new hero treatment to like older heroes, where like usually there's like one set of feats that's unique to each character, which I'm really excited for because I hated having all these year 1 heroes have all the same stuff. So it'll be interesting to see where they take this. And so then they have Enfeeble, which basically is when you shoulder bash, the passive that will apply an attack debuff for 10 seconds. And that's replacing his grenade, his feat, so that's nice. And then this one is, I think this is probably the one that's going to probably be talked about the most, just because it's kind of insane, especially for tier 3. It's a passive total recovery. Basically, when you revive someone, they come back at full health. So there's no need for you know, the Rising Dawn perk from your equipment, or like, I don't think Warden has quick revive. No, he doesn't, but like, you know, if you had quick revive, that would make it even better. It would definitely not be like, you would definitely not want to pair the two together with a quick revive and total recovery. But yeah, it'll be interesting to see how that turns out. And then Trebuchet is replacing his catapult. It's basically the same thing, but it's just, instead of a like distance like variable, or like a variable damage based on the distance from the center of the AoE, it's just going to be a flat 70 damage, and it's faster, so that should just make it straight up better. I do like that they nerfed the damage, because I guess the very middle of catapult is like 200 some damage, but then like the edge is like 30 damage, and so this is just a flat 70 across the whole thing. So anyways, now that I've rambled thoroughly, this is time for game time. Oh yeah, and also I don't know why I didn't see the notification or hear it or anything, but thank you for the follow, Bun Bun. I just now saw that. I don't know why I didn't say anything, but or like there might have been a notification, I just didn't hear it, probably because I'm yapping. But all right. We go over to here for honor, the Shield of Shrengar. Oh wait, I also need to do this so I can actually hear the game. That'd be pretty useful. And so if you've never been on one of my For Honor live streams, typically what we do is we like to just hang out against bots, just because I'm not, even though I love the gameplay, I'm not a PvP person, but there is a channel point redeem to force me to play PvP. That's like once per stream, because I don't want to do it all the time. But the other rule is that if you've been around for 2 weeks or so, or you're like a good friend of the channel and everything, then you're eligible to join in like viewer games, if you will. And the 2 weeks thing is mostly just to make sure that like, we don't have some random person come in and start trolling, you know, like, or like kind of just like ruining the fun for everyone. So also, okay, one thing I've noticed that's a 100% a bug is that you see where okay, well, all the special things, I get it, okay, there's Battle Point Fest, there's new event things, just so many pop-ups. But you see it, like, so over here is where, if you're seeing my fingy, over here is where like my icon is, right? And then you see the triangle over there with like the friends list. I don't have 14 friends online right now. I got one. So that's a bug, because it used to actually count just the number that were online, but I think now it does just all the friends that you have or something. I don't really know. Welcome in. Is it Fenrir was taken? I like that. How's it going? We're pretty good. We're just about to jump into the games here. I think. I read the faction with the most executions performed. Let me see. Oh yeah, and another thing that they didn't call out at all, and I don't know why, but the character icons for most of them anyway on this character select screen have been updated. It's very small changes, but it looks super nice. I'm actually kind of curious, does it change based off of the gender anymore? Oh, it doesn't look like it does. Or at least not immediately, like it used to. Or, excuse me, the body types. You know, to be technical around here, apparently. But anyways, so I think what we're gonna do is, normally I would just hop straight into Breach, but I think I am going to do some Dominion to try to get that new map. So now let's go. Okay, and I immediately got into one. I mean, it makes sense. And actually, did we get the new map? I wasn't able to see it. It was like, it was something that was snowy. I saw it for like 0.5 seconds. Yeah, how are you doing, Fenrir? How's it going for you? Oh, nope, okay, we're doing Sanctuary Bridge. Welp. Okay, so I've been working on JJ, and he has quick revive, so I think I'm gonna stick with him. Oh yeah, new loading screen background. Don't like Sanctuary Bridge? I can see that. I think for me it's okay, but then when it comes to like the if I'm trying to do the order that's like capture 20 zones in Dominion or whatever, this map becomes a nightmare for that. So I can totally understand not liking it because of the traps and, you know, it being just a bridge. There's also a lot of like jumping points. And just like jump kill people. I don't like the gauntlet either. Yeah, the gauntlet I'm not a huge fan of. I'm glad I am the... Oh, okay, the Lawbringer, he got in just in time. And boop. Smack. Okay, bye, moving on. Gotta love when bots on your team are just like, please help, I'm 3v1ing an enemy. I must receive help from our fourth teammate.
You captured Zone A.
Yeah, I'm not a huge fan of the gauntlet either, but this is one of the best ways to have fun in this game. Alright, I honestly think, like, I mean, all the power to people who like PvP, and everything, and I know this is a PvP-centric game, but I'm honestly just so glad that this game does have PvAI, and that the PvAI is, like, actually gives you rewards, because it's, like, the only reason why I'm still playing this game. Is that it allows you to just, like, enjoy the... I mean... So one thing I will say is I do wish that there was like a like, you having trouble there, Lawbringer friend? He just keeps getting interrupted.
You captured Zone A.
Oh, C is captured. What is it? Oh yeah. So one of the things I wish that they would do is, you know how there's like the preferences on, like, I play with PvP and I'm usually upset by the time I'm done playing. Yeah, that's part of the reason why I like doing the AI, is just because I don't get angry. Plus, it also makes it easier streaming wise, because it just, I can ramble like I'm doing now. But, but yeah, that's. I know that's one of the things this game is notorious for, is the raging. But yeah, I kind of wish that there was like you could do a preference on the AI, so like you could pick like, oh, I would prefer going up against like level 2, and that way, you know, it's at least somewhat of a challenge, unlike this guy who's just, these are level 1s because they're just pressing singular buttons. But then it's like, against level 1 bots, I get to just relax and enjoy my time.
Lost Zone C.
I liked how I talked about this map being hard for capturing zones, and I was trying to go for revives, and I have captured 5 zones and have gotten 0 revives off. I just don't find AI satisfying to fight, but okay, others do it. Yeah, and I think that's the other nice thing too, is it's like, you don't have to do AI if you don't want to. And I totally get that, especially against like if you're going up against level 1 bots like we're doing right now, it can be unsatisfying because there's just, level 1 bots are stupid. we all know this. Level 1 bots are stupid, level 2 bots are like kind of normal, and then level 3 bots are utterly insane. At least in my opinion, they're kind of nuts. I mean, they're beatable, but I just find them kind of... I mean, they're basically just reading your inputs the whole time, right? This will BRB, no worries. Oh, I really want to jump kill, but I'm not sure if I would be able to anymore. Partially because the guy's like almost dead, but...
You captured Zone C.
Kind of feel bad for that shaman there a little bit.
Victory.
Oh, you don't want to do my dance party, bro? Man. Okay, he's a level 4 warden. Is that no? How do you get a level, just a level 4 warden? Actually, and when your total rep is 44, is that doable? How doable is that? That feels wrong. Okay, it's not in the rotations of maps, so I'm just gonna do this. Oh, would you look at that? Vikings won again. I mean, this off season, but yeah, 2 scavenger crates that I'm totally gonna use. Okay, just salvage this stuff. And let's run it again. What's the execution for this season again? Wait, whoops, I just wanted to preview this. That's pretty cool. Even though I came out of the game, I've yet to break anything because of it. Well, that's good. That's what we don't want to happen. Alright, we're doing Harbor. Let's see if we can actually get revives this time. My friend tried and broke his TV because of a bot. Oh my gosh. Yeah, I think actually, I think back when I was playing PvP, because I used to do PvP kind of in the first, like, maybe like couple years or so of the game, which worst time to do that. But come on, you got this. Got this, so hey. Okay. And then we just kind of camp up here until something happens. But yeah, I think when I was playing PvP, I actually did. I don't think I fully broke my controller, but it was at least partially broken. I remember that much, because I like threw it on the ground and then it like cracked a bit, and then I had to lie to my dad and say that, oh, I just dropped it. I don't think he believed me, but he pretended like he did. Oh, who said he could revive? Okay. I need to recover my stamina. Go for it, so hey. Oh my gosh, okay. Why did he go back? I did not input to do the backstep thing. That was very strange. I know this controller has some weird, like, snapping issues. Like, the sticks like to snap backward a little bit. Whew. Game's not good to play if you get angry quick. Yeah. Which was definitely something I struggled with about 8 to 7 years ago when I was initially playing this game. Those raging teenager hormones, am I right? Yeah, I'm kind of surprised they didn't touch Sohei at all with the balance patch. Mostly just because they usually would for a new character. I'm not really sure what the general vibe is on Sohei and like where he falls in like the rankings and whatnot, but kick. Bye. I'm a very passive guy, but this game is infuriating. I know, right? Even doing like arcade mode can be really annoying. Although the weekly quests aren't too bad. Although the one that I think was last week or whatever was extremely annoying. Don't like the one-shot move. Oh yeah, where he does like, what is it, like 95 base damage or something crazy like that. I mean, so okay, I guess I'll give my opinion on it. I'm totally fine if people have other opinions. And want to share those opinions if or not. But I think Sohei is really fun because of the one-shot move. But I 100% understand not liking the one-shot move because it is kind of redonkulous, as they would say. Okay, it's new map's not in the rotation, and got one revive progress. Yeah, I forgot that I didn't finish out the Year 4 Season 3 Battle Pass. This one's not that great, right? Yeah, because there's a lot of, like, magic and stuff like that. What's the execution for this one? Oh wait, oh no, they didn't put it at the end, never mind. Oh yeah, you just make them become a tree. This is like, okay. Yes, I have the premium track for this one, but not this one yet. Usually I like to wait until I finish out the battle pass to get the premium track, just so that I know that I have it. But to each their own, of course. What did the samurai all get? What? Oh, it's the event pass. I was like, okay, that makes sense. And with one of his feats, he did 114 damage. Yeah, he's got, what is it? So there's the, yeah, yeah, he can apply a debuff to his enemy and then gain an attack buff on himself. Which I think, if I remember correctly, when when you get both of those together and you do the one-shot move, it's like 135 damage, I think, or something like that. So it can almost one-shot literally any character. Like, I think only the characters that have 140 HP can, they would have to be at full health to survive it. So. Yeah, it's kind of nuts. I could understand. I feel like they should probably scale it down somewhere. I don't know. It's hard for me to figure out like how I would balance it if I were the devs. Because to be fair, it is kind of his mechanic is to build up to the one shot. I think. Oh wait, no, I remember. So back when I did a stream at like the launch of like the new character, I think I had suggested something along the lines of like making it so that the guard break does, instead of letting you get 3 hits off, it does 2. And you still can only do either like 2 lights or 2 heavies, but then you would obviously get to like pick which sides probably, so that you could actually like get the ones that you need or whatever. But it would limit it so that instead of just doing 2 guard breaks, you have to do 3. Because obviously you wouldn't be able to get all. Actually, you would have to do 4, because if you're restricted to only lights or only heavies, you'd have to do 2 guard breaks to do, like, say, all lights, and then another 2 to get all heavies, or vice versa. I think that's at least a good starting point, because you get a bash off a heavy... did they not fix that yet? I thought that was like a bug or something, where like he can just get a guaranteed bash off the heavy berry. It's so ridiculous. Because then it's just like, if he has the move ready, if he has a Zenkai ready, he can just freaking blast you if he heavy berries you. I haven't played this new season yet. And that's fair, but I don't think they've touched... I mean, we were just looking at the balance or the patch notes, and Sohei wasn't mentioned on there. So, I mean, maybe it was like in the bug fix section of it, because I didn't really look at that very well. I'm gonna see if I can look that up real quick before match starts. Okay. What map are we doing, by the way? Oh, we're doing that one. There's some bug fixes for Highlander. Okay, so there's some Sohei bug fixes, but it's just like outfit stuff. Like making sure that things are applied on his character model properly. Citadel Gate.
You captured Zone C.
Not cheap. Not you. You're free.
You captured Zone A.
Dash. Oh, come on. my zone attack's supposed to work. Okay, he's got that. I actually like this map. Me too. I think it's a very nice map. It's got good flow to all its points and everything. It's got a good, like, I don't know, just moving to and from bot lane and all that. Ouch. Yeesh. Clutched a game as Warden once, and I don't know. Nice. You take those. You take those. Hiya. Kiku. Oh. Kiku. Almost did his Lawbringer. Nice. I failed the parry, no. It's always a feels bad moment when like you go to input the, or like your brain is like, okay, I'm gonna parry, and then like it just takes like a second too long for your hands to do it, and then you're just like, man. You missed a parry. I keep instinctively pressing triangle to execute. I need to do other executions. I mean, the triangle one works, but... Wait, I just realized my... Sorry, so I have the stream pulled up on my phone, right? To like, you know, just monitor, make sure that stream's working properly, or like help troubleshoot, and apparently it censored out the phrase "you failed." don't know why, but it's like apparently Twitch did not like the phrase "you failed." Oh, hello. Ouchie. Can we not fight in that hallway? I'm not really a fan of the hallway. Okay, never mind. We can fight in the hallway. Okay. I think this is the cannon. Yup. Cannonball.
Victory.
Come on. Okay, cool surfboard. He didn't do my disco dance party, man. JJ looks nice. Thank you. Yeah, I think I kind of went with like a, sort of like a plague theme. At least trying to with him. He's not complete yet though. I need to get his executions figured out and everything. You hate Kyoshin? You know, it's funny you say that because I really like you. That's fine. I did not get anything with battle passes. Oh, whoops. Colors. What new color palette did I get? Ah, the Deep Night one. Excellent. What am I looking for again? I don't remember. Oh yeah, I forgot there's this execution now. What do we think of this execution, chat? Is it good? I think it's okay. The little bonk off when he hits them with the thing, feels a little weird. Like it like bounces off of them. See that? It's like boom. I mean, I guess it is a hammer, but it has like these spikes on it. He'll just sit in his old guard and bounce. That is fair. That makes sense. Just camping in the all block. With Kyoshin. Kind of long, but it would look good with Yorm. Yeah, I definitely feel like it's a Jormungandr like execution. It is a little long. I think honestly, like, I don't know, it's not terrible overall. I just feel like there's something a little off with it. I think the little fist fighting at the beginning could have been shortened a little bit. I understand why they went with that, but and then of course there's this one from last season, which is freaking amazing. I love this one. You know what, actually I'm gonna just swap out my square button one for that one. Wait, there should have been a sound alert for that too. Oh, I think I know why I think sound alerts aren't working. It's because I didn't turn on my Firebot. There we go. Now sound effects should be playing. Thank you for the stretch. Hey, Cathedral. At least it's like a newer one. Alright, Zhang Zheng, we got this. So actually, Cathedral is, I think it's a cool map, and I love that they're doing converted maps and everything. Cathedral sucks with bots because it's so easy to just freaking spawn kill. Like, but I mean, like, aside from that, it is a very good map, and yeah, I do agree, it's a very good map. It's just so easy to freaking just capture all the zones and then just start spawn killing the bots. Got that one. Let's go, gamers. Oh, a revive. Take their respawn bot. Okay, I was hoping that the Varangian guard bot would ignore me, but you know, it's fine. Half the deathmatch maps are better in my opinion. Oh, then like Dominion maps or then this one? Okay, you guys can't handle that, right? You guys are gamers. Oh, whoops, I'm sorry. I always feel bad when I do that to a shaman. Oh, these are level 2 bots because they actually use revenge. Okay, good to know. I would apologize again, but I feel like I'd become annoying at that point. Then Dominion maps. Gotcha. Yeah, I haven't played enough deathmatch recently or skirmish or whatever to really get my opinion on that. But I will say there are more deathmatch skirmish maps, and there's probably a more consistent quality across them. I should not have gone for the heavy. That works. What's the timing is terrible. Yeah, whenever I accidentally interrupt like a teammate's like a move, I always feel bad. Oh yeah, I forgot I swapped to do this. It actually kind of works with the Plague Doctor, or like a effect. It's pretty funny. There's someone who plays Shaman. Yeah, you see all these soldiers just T-pose when they spawned in. There we go. Just step. End them. Yeah, there we go. We got the disco party. PC or PS5? I'm doing PS5. I got a nice red controller here. I think I have this game on PC through like Epic or something, because I think it was free at one point on Epic. Or I don't remember exactly, but obviously there's no cross progression, so. Yeah, where is this elusive map? I also play on PS5 but don't have a TV at the moment. Oh man. That's unfortunate. Do you at least have like some sort of like monitor you can hook up to? Because I'm actually just using my what would normally be my main monitor for a PC. Okay. Sure, I can just do this. Put all that stuff. And then head back in there. No, sadly. Pepe hands. don't have the the squeens. Do I want to stick with? I think I might swap out the medic order. It's from. Oh wait, we got a warrior one. Yeah, I'm fine with that. Oh, we're doing the new map, Viking Village. Let's go. I'm in progress. That's okay. Play this game a lot. Nice. You remember how many hours you got on it? I just recently passed, well, quote unquote recently, passed, I think 1,000 hours on it. Ouch. Chill, brother. Yeah, this space is a lot more open. Okay, so this is the bot lane when defenders are dominating it. 2,000 plus hours, ooh, nice. Nice amount of time. Why do we... Oh, is this... This like little area here, isn't this just pulled straight from that one breach map and then they just slap the ladder onto it? And like a couple extra things at like a knockoff point? Or maybe the knockoff point was, maybe it's in the breach map. I'm just misremembering, I don't know. Oops, sorry, friendo. Hi, Hero Carry Bot. we're just on a stroll together. Okay, so A's over here. Alright, and then here's like the little fish cabin thing. Oh, it's more of like just in the cabin. Okay, I thought it was gonna be like half in the cabin and half like over here, but no, this just seems to be just an area. Actually, it was there, but it wasn't accessible. Ooh, interesting. You guys don't need help. You're fine. And they took out the tree here. I guess it does kind of work to have the tree not in here. Oh, I kind of miss tree though. Maybe they could have done like a midway point, you know, where it's just like a little sapling or something. There's just like a tiny little tree or something. I don't know. I miss my tree, man. Yeah, I meant to actually do the heavy so I could do an execution on that Hitokiri, but it's fine. Okay, so I mean, we got kind of like a taste of the map, but I don't feel like it was very much. Like we kind of did that a little too quickly for my liking. Let's just hope it comes back up in the rotation thingy. Is it in the map vote? It is not, but Cathedral is. Sure, why not? Cathedral's fun. Okay, guess I could do that. That's a pretty easy one to do. Still looking for that second revive. I haven't been able to get it. I'm playing with people who are actually decent at the video game. If I hopped into Breach, I'd be able to get it pretty easily. Same with this order. Like, getting these orders and being someone who plays Breach all the time, normally, it's like, this is just like free XP and steel. Also, let me know how the audio balancing is. I think I've gotten to the point where I'm starting to get too loud again, like my voice anyway. I don't know, I keep hitting the red. I'm noticing. Or maybe I've always been hitting the red on OBS. I don't know. Never liked Breach. That's fair. It's not for everyone. It's definitely the most complicated mode and the longest. Because, like, at minimum, you're gonna get, like, 10 to 15 minutes in a Breach match and, like, 5 to 10 minutes for a Dominion match. Sound fine to me? Alright. Thanks for letting me know. Ever since I was having tech issues on Monday's stream, I've been like subconscious about my audio.
You captured Zone C. You captured Zone A.
I do wonder, because so with the hero skin, which is for the Warlord this season, they said that it was supposed to be the, like, TU2. Wait, there's a revive. I must go for it. Ignore all useful objectives and go straight for the revive. Oh, okay, dude, just respawn. Okay. And revive, there we go. Now I can play the game normally and actually be a helpful teammate. Yeah, so they said that the Warlord hero skin was gonna be the, like, title update 2 hero skin, but they pushed it to title update 1. And I think they said that there's gonna be another skin or hero skin for title update 2. So interested to see what that's gonna be. My guess is probably, I don't know. I would want to say some sort of like crossover type of thing, but the only thing I would think they realistically could do that would, well, there's probably a lot of things they could do that would make sense or like fit in, but given that it's not going to be until I think October 24th, that's like right around Halloween, they're probably going to do some like DBD thing is my guess. I don't know, could be wrong, but I know this year's been a strong year for DBD. And they had that like collaboration with I'm getting absolutely decimated over here. This is what happens when I am yapping. But yeah, there was that one game that was made by the like Supermassive, like the company that does Until Dawn. They made a game based in the DBD universe. And then I know they had like a Castlevania collaboration or something, and then they're gonna be getting a FNAF one. I don't know. I don't keep up with DBD myself, but like I have like friends that are really into it, so I kind of get to know bits and pieces about what's going on with the game. Casting of Frank Stone, yeah, that was the name of the supermassive game that did. Hey, don't run away, you freaking coward. You're trying to actually survive? How dare you?
You captured Zone A.
It'd actually be fun to do a playthrough of casting of Frank Stone. Do it as like a Halloween thing. All the Dark Pictures anthology games. Me too. The only one I've ever actually played is the House of Ashes, but I've watched all of them. So I kind of want to get The Devil in Me though, because I remember really liking that one, or like the playthroughs I watched of it, anyways. When are they gonna come out with more of those? That's the real question. Is like, when is like the quote unquote season 2 or whatever coming out?
Enemy team is breaking.
Because it was supposed to be some sort of like space game or something like that, I think, or like, you know, the horror game but in space, of course. Yeah, they're coming out with a space one. Is there? Did they announce like a release date or something for that? Oh, whoops, I accidentally held square. I was gonna do the tap square to do that execution, but I could do this one too. It was on 2025, I think. I mean, at this point, probably, because I thought it was gonna come out this year, but we have like the Until Dawn remake or remaster, I don't know which one it is. And then there's the casting of Frank Stone. So I mean, they could come out with a third game this year, but I don't think that would make sense. Especially given that there's only like 4 months of the year left, and you can look it up if you wish. Yeah, I don't mean to sound like I'm coming off as like I don't believe you. I do believe you. I'm just trying to. I just like talking about this stuff. What is it called? The Dark Pictures Anthology Season 2 release date. 2025 is all it gives. Okay, I don't really want this map. It's fine, I didn't think that. Alright. I guess I'll do this one. Okay, we got that. Where is my hello cursor? Where are there you are? Thank you for the hydrate. Excuse me. Ooh, that's a nice blade. Do I have the new one unlocked? That's the year 7 season 4. Okay, there's this one that's kind of crazy. Where is it? Is it this one? No. I don't remember what it looks like. It might be one of these hidden ones or something like that. Oh, wait, no, it's this one, right? Oh, no, that's part of the battle pass. Maybe this came out battle pass ones. Stay nice and healthy for this tree. Thank you. A blue one wasn't. Yeah, this blue one is striking to me. I'm gonna bookmark that one. And then we have this one. It looks really stupid. Ooh, this one also I really like. Okay, I'm going to do salvage this stuff. I should actually probably work on my second loadout. Okay. Any weapon with a humanoid face looks dumb. Yeah, true. True. Is that the ornament I want for my dude? Not bad. I can keep it for now and change it later. I can always fix it. Okay, so Jane Jung's level 20, so I think I'm gonna work on just finishing that out and getting him to rep, what, 13? Yeah. I gotta do a more Dominion, try to get Viking Village more. Ah, the Shard. I do like this map. I'm not mad about it. Oh man, it's been forever since I've actually like just thought about the feats for Xinjiang. I don't play him super often, but let's do that. Give him a little bit extra attack. It's totally gonna be helpful. Going for Bastion, Last Stand, and Vengeful Barrier perks on JJ. Ooh, nice. What does... Bastion's the one that gives you the defense when you're doing objectives, right? His Last Stand's the defense up when you're low health, and Vengeful Barrier's the revenge mode, like, thingy. Okay. To just good old level 1 bots. Ow. Oh, he doesn't go over the railing? Man. He's gonna increase defense when on point or securing a banner. Okay. Yeah, that's a nice one. Oh, rip to the homie. There we go. I wanted to do this one. Yeah. The only part about the main part about that I like is just the spikes that come out of the ground at the explosion, because it makes it look like there's like a crater in the ground or something like that. Oh man, I can't leap across the gap to jump kill him. You're telling me I can't do a superhuman jump that's like 20 feet horizontally? Same perks on Lawbringer. Nice. I want to do the choke thing. Slap him. Oh wait, oops. Zone A, that needs to be recaptured? Let's go there. I don't know, is he waiting on something? I'm just gonna go into... I don't know if he's trying to capture zones. I don't think so, because he's just RP walking back and forth. Fire on! Aegis is the that the revive one? It gives you like the temporary shield. Trying to see if I can recall this stuff from memory. I think that's what it does. I know it's one of the defensive ones, but it just makes sense when you get a heavy character. You're gonna try and make them like the tanks. Oops. I was not expecting to get that kill there. I do appreciate that like the newer characters are like not hybrids. Because like both the Varangian Guard and Sohei are heavies. But at the same time, I kind of don't feel like Sohei is that much of a heavy. I mean, yeah, he's slow, but I don't know. The class system has always been kind of weird in this game. I feel like. And it's the one that gives you 20 extra shields when you receive shields. That's what it is. That person has an extremely nice looking Kensei hero skin. Am I? Oh wait, okay, yeah, I'm being stupid. I was like, I thought I was looking at the minimap and I'm like, where's the enemy? But he was just hanging out by the water. That's why I was getting thrown off.
Enemy team is breaking. You captured Zone A.
Yep.
Lost Zone B.
And I'm gonna choke him. I just love the slap that he does afterwards. I'm probably gonna get interrupted, but yeah, okay, it's fine. You can protect a revive with it. I think so, yeah. But protector revive is more of like it gives the person that you revive shield, right? I mean, not that I guess it matters too much, but it's more of like you giving them a revive or a shield than you giving yourself a shield upon revive. I don't know. I don't know how that all works. There we go. Rep 13. Excuse me. So for those who are not familiar with this part of the stream, there's also not anything there. So I have a little bit of a weird system, or at least it feels weird to me. Maybe it's normal, maybe a lot of people do it, but I like to do my characters in sets, and so Xinjiang is a character in one of these sets, and the other two, I typically try to have them at the same rep, but this current one, I'm trying to fix it because they're not the same rep, because I adjusted them. But the other two are Kyoshin and Griffin in the set. So I give 2 reps, or I try to do 2 reps for these guys, in order to, you know, have them catch up with the Xinjiang. That's usually I try to just bounce, like do 1 rep on each character in the set and then rotate out to a different one. It's usually what I like to do. Because the one I remember is Rising Dawn, which gives you revive 75% of their max health. Right. Here, let's just look at perks. So defense perks. Okay, yeah, shields up. When revived, received a temporary 25 HP shield. Okay, I think that's the one I was thinking of. Yeah. Yeah, there's a lot of perks. They don't do a ton, but I do like them. Except for... what was the one that I didn't like? Certain things like Radiant Rebound or like Supersonic or just... well, Supersonic actually has some use, but Radiant Rebound, I remember memeing on that with my buddy. Just being like, this thing is complete garbage. It's probably actually decent, but yeah, it shields up. Yeah, it's something you don't see very often. Yeah, because it's like, because it's only a temporary health shield, and I don't remember the exact value or like duration on that, but I know it's relatively short. Excuse me. I think I want to do... oh wait, yeah, so there's no testing ground, so yeah, I think that thing that said it was on the 12th, I'm pretty sure it is the 19th. And I really, I'm not gonna do Brawl. I don't like doing Brawls. I got revenge 3 times as Yorm and the shield almost covered my entire health. That's crazy. Actually, there is a those interested. There is a For Honor info hub website that I'll just drop it in the link to it in the chat if anyone's interested in looking at it. It basically people who are way more into this game than probably all of us combined are. They just compiled a ton of information into this thing, so it's all of the, like the specific numbers of like feats, frame data, or well, not as a frame data, it's milliseconds, but just like all that technical stuff. It's just like a very nice thing to have. Nice. Yeah. You know what? Actually, this is gonna be a little bit different from what I normally do. I'm gonna just quickly pop into the training arena as the Lawbringer because I want to see how he feels to play, because it's been forever since I've even touched the dude. I kind of hate that the training arena is in the ring because I don't want to hear Daubeny yell at me all the time, but... My friend gave me Yorm feats that make him almost unkillable. Okay, yeah, so the Law, Order, and Equity one is... that, okay, I understand that they they just unlocked it so you can you know, do the double light. Okay, double lights look good that way, but on the top they look kind of weird. Then yeah, you can do like that, shove, that, shove, that, shove, that, shove. You can infinite chain. You can change the map for training? That arena, it might not be able to do it here, but I would not doubt that. It's probably just something I never thought of doing. Okay, so actually, what's the other moves he's got? Okay, so basically you can just do any combination of light, heavy, light. Or any combination of lights and heavies except for 3 lights in a row. Got that. Got a couple... oh yeah, the parry bot thing like you were talking about. He's got 4 parry moves. Okay, there's like that, and then there's dodge 1, and then what was the third square move? Oh, it's This one, okay, yeah, that's the flip over one. Okay, yeah, I can see this actually being pretty fun. I feel like, I don't know, maybe it's just like what the last time I did try him, he was like clunkier, because I know he's been kind of clunky. In the past, but actually not too bad. Yeah, they messed him up. Oh yeah, because didn't he get a... Probably not really that recent now, but like, he did get a rework, but then it like didn't work out or something. I don't remember how everything went down. I know something happened to this Lawbringer in the past where they like changed him up a bunch and then it didn't work out. Yeah, they changed some things. Gotcha. Okay, let's jump into more Dominion, try to get Viking Village a little bit more. Okay, we got the shard again. Is that the same people? I don't think so, but you know what? Since we're on the topic of Lawbringer, I'll just play a match with him. What the heck? His hyper armor. I see. Gotta pay attention to what I can actually do with the parries. Let's see, so I can either do heavies or lights, and then I'm assuming there's probably a bash one. Look at me and my totally custom Lawbringer. It's level 6. Second heavy has hyper armor. Okay, gotcha. Aw, dang. Okay, I was hoping that would work out a little bit better. Okay, there's that. There's that unblockable. Ouch. Yeah. Okay, I survived my first combat. I am now an expert Lawbringer player. I know the exact frame data of all of his moves. Rep 24 with him, William. Nice. And they got that. That guy. Where are the other two bots? Oh, hello. We can push them. Ouch. Oh, okay. Okay, yeah, I'm starting to feel this guy. I'm starting to vibe with him. And very early on, but you know. What's the fourth move? Okay, I can do zone attack off of it as well. Gotcha. See if I get even the chance to do that. So that's zone attack outside of it. Okay, so that's just basically the same zone attack. It might be unblockable now, but doesn't matter a whole lot when you're heavy parrying someone. In execution, not super long. I believe you're correct. Yeah, because I think he was one of the Hero Fest characters in like title update 2 of Is it the last season or something? Is that that or somewhere in first season of this year? Oh yeah. Oh yeah, we got Fiat Lux. Let's go, baby. Okay, did not have a new map. Sag. Okay, got that. Got a Valkyrie weapon set. Okay. Valkyrie's another character where, like, I didn't play as them forever, and then I started playing them recently, and it's, like, actually super fun to play as. I've never gone through and salvaged the stuff for him, so you can just see a bunch of, like, the previous Battle Pass weapon sets and stuff. I can save one. I'm going to save this one. That one looks particularly cool. That also looks particularly cool. Can you do that much? This season, I think he slams their face into the ground. It's amazing. Let me see. Also, it. Whoa! Look at this! I got this new feet, man. It's crazy. Okay. Anyways, is it this one? Don't think so. That is pretty nice. It might. I think it might be that one. Yeah, that's it. I do like this. I think the only thing I'm not a huge fan of is that right there, where he just, like, he hits it into their throat, and then he just goes, and then, like, does the move. Like, it's like, it's like a little, it feels like it interrupts the flow of the execution a little bit for me. But, I mean, I do like the follow-up where he just slams them into the ground. That's very nice. Especially with, like, the little bits of ragdoll on that. Okay, sure, give him that so you know, just default Andy. His decapitation rate is low. Yeah, how many decapitations you get this season? I only got like 5 or something. 5? I got like 20 actually, or decapitations, man. Okay. I think I'm gonna go with Griffin next and start grinding away at him. We got one called for feet off. I think I know what you're talking about. Yeah, feet off. Yeah. Part of me wonders if, like, after that hit, they were gonna, like, have him follow up with, like, a slam, and then they kind of decide not to halfway through. Because he kind of looks like he's about to wind up for it, and then he decides not to. I want him to have the Mega Punch super combo. It's like the funniest with him. It's just the cartwheel. The cartwheel's so funny. Is just seeing this massive hunk of a man just do this cartwheel so effortlessly. Oh dang, that transition was actually kind of crazy. It was like the punch and then it just like zipped out. Okay. Yeah, I'm just gonna do that, and then sure. What does this do again? Any temporary attack buff after a successful attack. Okay, sure. Stamina generates faster. That is nice, but I also like the attack debuff. Hero Fest after him, the execution was horrible. Right? I want to agree, but I'm failing to remember which one that was. Talking to the one after Shigoki, right? Yeah, I'm probably not gonna have time to look this up because I think this was in the middle of a match. Yeah. Ooh, we're attackers this time.
You lost Zone A.
Yeah, okay. Hiya! There can only be one Griffin in this town. Oh, okay. I don't know why I pressed the guard break button to like counter guard break, but it just didn't work. I think for me with Griffin, like story-wise, in terms of like the quote-unquote story of the seasons or whatever, he's probably my favorite character, but in terms of gameplay, he's like, I mean, he's fun. I got 7 reps on him, but I just feel like at this point I'm realizing like he feels extremely like one-trick ponied, because it's just like, you know, you can do like 1 or 2 hits and then a kick and then follow up with like an attack. Like it's just pretty much that's this whole thing. Yeah, okay, you got the res. Kind of a nice choke point to just freaking go to town on all these pikemen. Or, I say pikemen because I'm so used to playing Breach, but these are just minions. Ouch. I actually didn't even mean to parry that, but I'm glad the timing worked out. I was just like, just trying to throw a heavy at him. Which probably was not the smartest idea, but it was Gladiator. I remember. Oh, yeah, I think. I don't remember. I can't visualize it in my head right at the moment, but I do remember that one, and I remembered I did not like it. I like the Gladiator's previous Hero Fest execution where it's like, I don't remember what it's called, but it's the one where he just freaking yeets them. Like he stabs them and then he just tosses them. But the Off My Spear one was not very good, if I remember correctly.
Victory.
In my humble opinion. Well, we already won. Man, every time I get to Viking Village, it's like it's like 2 seconds and then we're done. Come on, man, I want to play the game more. You know, one thing that would be cool, they're not gonna do it. Also, Cathedral again. I'm down for doing more Cathedral. Also, yeah, let's take a look at the Gladiator one just so that I can, you know, all cringe together. You know how it goes. A Fall on Your Spear, that's what it's called. Yeah, it's like, wow, it's so cool. And then, oh, I think I have this one unlocked. No. Ah, dang it! It was Flying Farewell. That's the name of his first Hero Fest execution. Oh, we're doing High Fort? Who voted for High Fort? Let's do this. It's nice, but I don't play Glenn. That's fair. I will say the Gladiator is like the perfect example for why I never care about the like difficulty rating given to a character in this game, because it says that the Gladiator is easy, but he is not an easy character. Like, you just look at his moveset alone, and it's like one of the biggest movesets in the game. To be fair, half of it is just different variations of him pressing R1 or light attack and then doing a heavy, but he's got a bunch of other stuff like, yeah, he's got the skewer, he's got the toe stab, he's got like other bashes. You can, there's like a special thing you can do with his skewer if the person's against a wall. You can do a bash to follow up after you miss a running attack, which I've never actually I think I've successfully pulled that off like once. Okay, these are level 2 bots because that Nusha is using traps. Level 1 Nusha bots do not use traps. It's our trap! Ouch. Dang it, okay. Ooh, I did not think I was gonna get that, but I'm glad. Oh yeah, that's also the cannon one. Ryan has one called Use It or Lose It that I learned recently. I gotta look that one up because I don't remember. I don't really remember the executions very much, and to be fair, there's like 10 million executions in the games. Many of which are unique. Which is one of the things that I was kind of thinking about this lately, how like For Honor is one of those games where it's, you know, it's like, even though it's like a fighting game, it is kind of like those like multiplayer like hero games, kind of like in a similar vein. Like if you squint at it to something like Overwatch, I mean, obviously it's a very different game, but you know, there are some big similarities. But like something with For Honor that just no other game like it does, or one of the things, because there's a lot, is just the amount of customization you get to have with each of your characters is absolutely insane. Nusha was like clipping into the wall there. Got Kensei's newest one. Nice. I have to look at that one again. I can't remember off the top of my head. Ouch. Stop it. Stop it, Shinobi. I'm gonna look at you. I'm gonna give you a stern looking at.
Enemy team is breaking.
Sure loves his dodge kick move. Oh, I didn't want to use that one. And grenade. It's called triple slash, I think. Okay, I'll have to look that up. Is there more fighting going on? I hear fighting. Shinobi's so annoying. All right. So I wasn't actively playing the game when the whole like Shinobi rework happened, where he became a melee or like a short range character. But what, like, I guess what was like the thinking on that? not that I necessarily like dislike it. It's just I miss the uniqueness the Shinobi had of being the ranged character. I mean, there was obviously like a lot of issues with it because, you know, the like The ganking potential is really annoying. Shinobi running away all the time still happens, I would assume, but it's like was even worse. And all that stuff, but I don't know, was there like a specific reason that they gave? Cathedral's up again. I don't think they want to play on Cathedral though. Yeah, someone already voted for Sentinel. Stupid ad. Wait. Was it a mid-roll ad? I'm pretty sure I have mid-roll ads turned off because I have pre-roll ads, unless it was a pre-roll ad. Actually, there's a chance you might not even be able to hear what I'm saying, so but yeah, are you out of the ad now, Bun Bun? Was it like a full like mid-roll ad? Because I'm pretty sure I turned those off. My mom called saying answer real quick. Oh, okay. It might have been. I'm guessing you're watching on mobile, so it might have been like the app technically closed, and so then it does like pre-roll ad. Oh well, but yeah, I tend to prefer doing pre-roll ads just because, and I usually run an ad break at the beginning of streams, so there's like this window where you just don't get any ads at all. But yeah, I just like pre-rolls better than mid-rolls because that way you don't get interrupted in the middle of the stream, and you're able to just watch the whole thing without having to deal with it being like, okay, now I gotta sit through 3 minutes of ads because Twitch is like crazy with their ad system. Let's see, what was this one? There's a triple slash. Oh yes, I remember this one now. Yeah, this one's sweet. Awesome. Simply awesome. You're amazing for that. Thank you. Thank you for the kind words. Okay. What was I doing? I think I was just gonna do more Breach, or Dominion. We'll do Breach later. I want to do more, or I want to get the Viking Village map at least one more time. But yeah, man, I'm glad that I'm not having the internet issues I was having on Monday. Well, I should have said that because now I'm probably gonna get internet issues, but ooh, hey, we're getting Viking Village. Let's go. Thank you for the hydrate. Did we get someone that has a total rep of 1,123? It's the Peacekeeper. Thank you again for the hydrate. I gotta fight for honor or something like that. Yeah, come on. Get poked. There we go. found someone that was 1,411. Oh my gosh. That's crazy to me. Yeah, no life for real. Okay, I'm just gonna explore around the map a little bit. I wanted to see how everything changed. I think they opened up or widened this out a bit and then added. I know they adjusted this at least a little bit, because I remember when they were showing it, it was like it went from this like tiny little hut to this giant thing. Just crazy to see. And yeah, there's no tree here. I think they. I had thought that the bridge there was going to be some sort of like travel path, but I don't think it is. Hang on. Yeah, like I can see people having like high total rep numbers if you're like someone that plays the game consistently, but when you get to like 1,000, it's just like, man, come on. Like, there's a point where it's like, okay, yeah, this guy plays the game every day, to this guy plays the game every day. And only this game. Like my total rep is, I can't remember exactly what it is off the top of my head. It's like 200 something, 227 on total rep, but that's just like on and off playing since like launch basically. But like, I don't know, just someone having 1,000 plus total rep is just nuts to me. Excuse me. I play this game a lot, but I play other. Yeah, exactly. It's like, it's fine if this is like your main game that you have the most playtime in, but when it gets to the point where you're not only is your play time in the thousands, but your total rep is in the thousands, then it's just like, okay, man, maybe we need to have a talk after this. Oh man, I wish it would show back up in the map vote, but it doesn't. Oh well. Okay, what am I thinking here? Posture check. Thank you for the posture check. Okay, so I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to do my 5-minute break now, I think. And then when we come back, I think I'm going to do some breach. Maybe, or I think I'll leave it up to whatever I'm feeling like at that moment. If I'm like itching to do breach, I'll do that. If I'd rather just keep trying to get Viking Village and Dominion, I'll do that instead. Yeah, use it or lose it for war. Yeah, let me check that real quick before we do a break. Use it or lose it. Does not appear that I have it. Oh yeah, that I do remember seeing this one. It is very cool. I don't have it yet, but yeah, just look at my magnificent warden. It's like basically every warden ever of being Dark Edgelord McGee, but I got some gold on there. It's actually funny. I think I put the gold material on him, but it's specifically only on his like arms. But anyways, all right. So yeah, This is what it is. Okay. Yeah. So get refill your drink, use the bathroom, stretch, grab a snack, all that good stuff. Mine is blue. Nice. Yeah, we'll be back in 5 minutes. Welcome back, everyone. Man, every time I see that BRB screen, I'm just like, man, I really need to update. It's like something I just threw together like 3 or 4 years ago or something like that, and I just haven't updated it ever since. I updated the starting soon screen, which I did all myself, which was very fun, but I haven't gotten around to the BRB screen yet. Excuse me. Okay, so as to the question of what mode I'm gonna play, I didn't actually think about that at all. Because I was too busy using the bathroom and then trying to find a snack. Excuse me, which the snack ended up being Cheez-Its. Unfortunately, it was just plain old original Cheez-Its, which, I mean, are good, but... Excuse me, what was that voice crack? But, like, you know, they're just normal original Cheez-Its. I need me some pepper jack. I think I want to do Breach. I'm kind of craving it. How long do you plan to stream for? So usually I stream for 4 hours total, so we're about at the halfway mark. Might be just a little bit shorter tonight, just because college classes, homework equals the opposite of fun, but you know. But yeah, typically we try to go for 4 hours. So. That username. I don't know if you saw it, Chad. I would say it, but it's it's one of those ones where I'm just like, I don't know about that one. I'm not actually in the lobby yet. Let me think here. I had like all these like things of like ideas in my head that of like stuff to mention in the break. Oh yeah. So one of the things I was thinking about was that the elusive second hero skin that that's supposedly going to come out on the next like title update. I don't know if they're going to make it a like original type one like most of the hero skins are, or like a crossover one like the Ezio one. I'm guessing it's probably going to be a crossover because it's the second one in a season. But I'm actually kind of wondering if it's it probably wouldn't be this, but it'd be really funny if it was Shovel Knight for like, I don't know, some Viking. Probably, I would think the Raider, but Raider's already got a hero skin. I mean, they've already established that they're willing to do 2 for a character before all the characters have 1, but like, kind of would like to avoid that happening if possible. But I also feel like if you're gonna have the Shovel Knight as a hero skin for any of the Vikings, it would probably be Raider, or you could probably do Yorm, I would think. Or I don't know, it might not even be a Viking skin. That's the other thing, is that I don't even think they established like what it is, like, or what faction it's for. Yeah, close enough. Yes, it is definitely close enough for the crockpot. Hang on. I didn't even realize until that I actually was the one that got the kill. I was very confused for a second there. Got this, JJ. Nice. Why is my right shoulder giving me an attitude? What did I ever do to you, right shoulder? I've only been the kindest of stewards to the human body. It sounds weird out of context, I just realized. It sounded better in my head, but... yeah, it'll be interesting to see what hero skin they come up with in the next title update. Because I know that next season is supposed to have a Woolen hero skin, which hopefully is finally for the Tiandi, so that all the Vanguards have hero skins. And then I think in Title Update 2 is going to be the next hero, and it's going to be an Outlander. We're just going to put Outlanders at the same number of heroes as the Wu Lin, which is kind of nuts to think about. Hello. Hey, who said you could revive him? Gotta love when the level 1 bots are just completely ignoring you, and I'm just like, I'm gonna go attack this person. I think even level 2 bots do that sometimes. I am now understanding the purpose of that feat for Jang Jung or JJ. Get over here, get into the fire, burn. Okay. And he can keep going if he wants. Join my Discord. Thanks, man. Means a lot to me. That is the best place to get updates on whenever I do streams or other things. Just anything that I do creatively in general that I post about, I'm always going to post at least there. Is the shield banner even here? Oh, apparently it is. Okay. Oh wait, yeah, it would be about that time for it. Whoops. I just slapped that Ocelotl in the head. So yeah, I guess, for those who are not as familiar with my content, well, first of all, if you're at this point in the stream or VOD, when this eventually gets put on the VOD channel in about like 3 weeks, because I'm that far behind, we normally do, or what we typically do is story game streams. We normally do story streams on Mondays and kind of like other stuff on Saturdays. So it usually ends up being either like Phasmo or Lethal Company or a whole bunch of other random things. Excuse me. So your stream is the stream I'll watch the longest. Thanks, I appreciate that. It means a lot to me. Store Stronghold. This is the map that has that spot that I think they pulled from to do or put in the village, the Viking village map. Okay, and we're attackers, so we'll probably get to see that. Unless my team decides to just suck a butt real hard. You know, I want to mix it up. I'm gonna go Kyushin. Basket head boy. Yeah, so the story game we've been going through is Final Fantasy VII Rebirth, and we're actually getting kind of close to the end of the game. We're like chapter 10. Oh yeah, we are still in chapter 10 because a fun story for those who didn't see the Monday stream. It only went 3 hours because internet just decided it was no longer gonna allow me to stream. Like, it's just my streaming like speed or whatever was just 0. It was just like, nope, you're not doing anything. Thankfully the internet kind of like got back to its normal capabilities pretty much the day after, but just kind of unfortunate. But yeah, it was like, and it was right in the middle of a battle too, which also sucked, but thankfully I was able to just finish off that battle and save the game, so I'll be good to go for next Monday, or this coming Monday. Oh, come on. on, get to the dude. Oh, actually, I might not be able to res him because of all the freaking pikemen around me. Yeah, dang it. Wasn't able to get to him in time. No puppies. I like how you highlighted your message, or stupid pikeman. Yeah. These guys kind of suck. I think my least favorite part about Breach. Because they do 8 damage per poke, and there's quite a bit of them. Characters like Medjay are generally pretty good for clearing them out, though. Like, the better your character is at clearing out minions and Dominion, is they're gonna be, like, better at clearing out pikemen and Breach. Her reward, someone pick her character. Indeed, I do. And so far, that is for this game only, because I don't really have any other games I stream where you can like pick my character, or there's like characters to pick or whatever. I probably could do that for the Final Fantasy one, but I'm also doing that playing through the main channel. It doesn't always work out to do it that way either, so. But I digress. Oh, hopefully we have the shield banner to block that. Okay, got that taken care of. Cool. Don't have anyone managing the pikemen though. There we go. Okay, so now we got through the first gate. Yeah, and up here, yeah, there's not the ladder or the thing underneath, but this spot, like right here, is basically identical. It's even got the fish over here and stuff. Yeah, this is just the same exact like setup as in the Viking village. I mean, I'm like fine with that, but it's just funny. And I mean, they like acknowledge, like, yeah, it's basically pulled from another map, so it's like, it makes sense, but... Actually, I am curious, what's the... Okay, so I think the drop is different here, partially because of what's below, but... I'm sorry. I just ran into that guy a bunch of times. My favorite part about Breach, though, is playing as attackers and just letting the ram push you along like this. Not even holding the sticks. Does eventually push you off to the side, but... You got that, Lord Qdith? How do you pronounce that? I don't know. I'm not even on the voice chat, so that guy can't hear me at all, but... You know, we just like to pretend around here. Yeah, friends you play with? Sometimes. I do have one buddy that I play this game with, but we haven't been able to play in a hot minute. But we probably should. It's been too long. And now he's been going through some IRL stuff, so be a nice little thing for him. Anyways. That is one thing I like. I'm okay that it isn't a thing that I have, but it would be pretty fun if there was, where I just have like a group of people that I can stream with, or like other streamers that I can just like do games with, or something like Lethal Company, you know, because I've been doing that solo most of the time, or like with like one or two people. I might actually see if there's a fellow streamer I sometimes do stuff with. I want probably hit them up, see if they're down for some Lethal Company. That could be fun. Oh, I forgot I had the flag. I was like, what? I was like, how did that appear? Let me go put that in. I should probably be doing that. Oh, crap, I'm too late. Ow. Oh, and it also knocks it out of... Or, okay, it doesn't knock it off of me, it just interrupts, which makes sense. Come on, execute quickly. There we go. Ow. Oops. Okay, since no one else is getting the crock pot spammer, I'll do it. No, never mind, we got the one dude. We got people, never mind. I'm gonna, if I can get off the ladder, I'm gonna go heal. I just realized that this guy's name is El Dorado. I think he spelled it wrong, but it's fine. El Dorado's a really good movie. I need to watch it again. It's been too long. I haven't been to bed yet, which probably isn't good. Well, what time is it for you, if you don't mind me asking? I'm getting hit by freaking everything, Medjays, please. (6:24 p.m.) Well, if it's PM, that's not too bad. What? I mean, unless you gotta like wake up like super duper early in the morning, but you don't have to disclose any of those details. Actually, I think that's the same time it is here. Yeah. No, luckily. Nice. Uh-oh. Hey, someone opened up the healing pod thing. Please, please no. I has wife and children. Please don't kill me. I say as I murder this person. In game, of course. Yeah, I'll just say this because it popped into my head, but I won't go into it. It's always funny to me how people are always like, they always add the in-game part as if it's like, oh, if you say killed or died in like the context of something that like you're gonna get banned or something. Oh, it's just funny. Ah, Arrow Storm. Who did that? I'm gonna do this. Okay, I died, but my thing still went off. Victory. Excuse me. Thank you for the stretch. Excuse me. Okay, yeah. Good. Probably should pick an assassin character to do this with, but I don't know which character I want to do. Because my normal set doesn't have one. It's just two hybrids and a heavy. Ugh, my eye. Gotta love getting those like eye crusties or whatever. Or as people back when I was in high school called it, eye boogers. It's such a stupid name for it. Let's see. Ooh, that plane actually looks pretty nice. Not that I really keep things or throw things away because of the cosmetic aspect. It's more of the stats and everything, but oh yeah, that's the thing that I actually remember thinking is like the worst. Early Reaper and Crush Them, more so Early Reaper, I feel like, are just like the absolute worst perks in the game. Like they are just hot garbage. Oh, I gotta. Oh wait, can't readjust that. Never mind. Yeah, head to bed. I'll see. All right. Always see you later, Bun Bun. Thanks for stopping by and sticking around. Hope you have a good sleep. Wait, I think Griffin has some stuff. Yeah, some stuff I can salvage. It's actually not too bad of a chest plate. I don't like that one. Still gonna salvage it because I don't like the perks on it, but actually, what do we have for legendary helms? I like this one, but I kind of wish that the visor was down. I think that'd make it look pretty cool. This one's interesting to say the least. I like this one a lot. Just a good old helmet, like normal helmet. This one's nice. I'm not someone who's usually a huge fan of the Spartan like fin thing, but not bad. I got that. Got this. I don't know. It's okay. Got this one, which is a little bit different than that other one. I do like this better than this one, but I still don't know how I feel about the mask thing. It looks a little weird. Got them lips. It's so weird whenever a helmet has lips on it. It's like someone had to actually like just like shape the metal to like do like make these like lips on it. Okay, do I want to do an assassin? And if so, which one? I don't know if you heard that, my stomach growled. It's just not something it normally does. I swear I'm eating normal. Actually, I could do Peacekeeper. Let's do a round of Breach as Peacekeeper. I might not get the full 24 things for it, but or takedowns. But we'll just see how much I can get for it. Plus, it'll be nice to kind of check out the heavy finisher stuff. Does it say it anywhere? No. Or at least not in like the moose list. Well, it does say that the like dodge attacks initiate chains, so that might be what they're referring to. Like, hello, thank you. Just stuck there for a minute. Okay, yeah, so obviously Peacekeeper is not very good for pikemen, but we'll have to do. Ooh, yeah, that makes it flow a lot better. I like that. Ouch. Yeah, that's a really nice change. I like that one. Is that a player that just rage quit? I don't think so. I think it was a player coming into the game. And it was a bot. Oh yeah, because we had a bot earlier, so yeah. It's probably what it is. You know what I just realized though, with like the whole thing about allowing you to do heavy attacks off of the dodge attacks, is you could already do light attacks off of it, so I don't really see the point in making it so you can do heavies beyond just giving you more options, I guess, but wait, the follow-up light attacks aren't reactable, are they? Or like, not necessarily reactable, but like defendable, like, because they're so quick. Okay, there's a bot trying to grab the banner. I'm gonna try to stop him. Get back here, fellow peacekeeper. You are not keeping the peace very well, so I have to kill you. I was trying to do a deflect there. Yeah, I gotta figure out what they're talking about, like the whole flow thing, because the heavy finisher, or the heavy like finisher after dodge attack doesn't really feel like it's actually adding anything to the quote unquote flow of a peacekeeper, because you can always just follow up with a light attack. I mean, I'm guessing the heavy attacks are gonna deal more damage, of course. I don't know, it's just like the principle of the thing. Aw, man, someone got kicked. And now that bot's stuck up there. Because it spawned in like the extra like little spawn zone. So you can't spawn camp them. Ow. Oh, he read my input. Totally, that's definitely what happened there. All bots are just hanging out here. I guess this is where all like the party's at, man. Yeah, it is like a very minor change, I feel like. I mean, it's gonna help give Peacekeeper more options, I guess, but I don't know, like... Doing the heavy, it's nice because you get the opportunity to deal more damage, but it's also bad because, like, it's... Like, people are gonna just be like, oh, it's not doing a light that I can't interrupt. It must just mean that they're either gonna do nothing or they're just gonna go into the heavy. Gosh. Ugh. Happy stab. Decapitation. Oh, get deflected. Ouch. Cool. Got that revive. Just running alongside this interior. Yeah, so I guess the one nice thing about it is I kind of did there where you can follow up the dodge attack with a heavy so that you can get like an execution. I guess it is probably like the most minor change out of like the balance changes that they'd made, at least in terms of like movesets and stuff. Crossbow. Hang on. Oh yeah, I forgot they removed the strict timing on the guard break. I honestly, I do like that they got rid of the timing thing, but it is kind of like a feels bad man moment because It was like kind of an interesting thing where you had to like time the button presses. Ooh, get wrecked. Does that person have a Roblox character as their emblem? Oh, level 6. Oh, it's because I got the I didn't get the assassin order, but I got the knight order. I'm not even thinking about that. Yeah, it's fine. But yeah, you know, another thing I kind of realized that it's not really that big of a deal, but it's kind of just an interesting little tidbit is that they're actually like really clever with the like the legacy pass like retrofit content stuff, because it's always gonna be 8 characters on this, at least until they stop making characters or whatever. But it's always gonna be 8 because like year 4 season, or well, I should re-clarify. So you can see on this list that Warmonger is not there, but Warmonger was on this list and Sohei wasn't for the year 4 season 1 and year 4 season 2 legacy passes. So just an interesting little thing I noticed there. No. Excuse me, let me get that wire around. Got the diagonal line, let's go. And Warlord got something? Oh, I think it's just the weapon set, yeah. Sylvian's Hope. Yeah. Oh yeah, this is the hero outfit, or hero skin. Forgot to show this off entirely. Seeing it in game here, it does look a little bit better than it did in like the reveal stuff, but I don't know, man. It kind of just feels like just I don't know. There's just something about it that doesn't feel like a hero skin, you know what I mean? I don't know. It's hard to like place how, like, what makes a good hero skin or not. At least in my opinion. Because I mean, with the Raider, it's pretty obvious. Like, dude literally is just like, I mean, he's got the cool like movement or like effect that's like moving across his body, but that's like the only cool thing with this hero skin. It's like, otherwise it's basically just a normal Raider. But then like the Highlander one, I think is actually pretty good. It's not like, I wouldn't say it's one of the better ones, but it's pretty good. I think what makes hero skins work is when they're like, their aesthetic is distinctly different from like the normal character, because I think that's why I don't know what the heck's going on with the side thing there, but I think that's why like Lord Ramiel works overall for me, because it's just like this very different aesthetic. It's still like very knightly and very like it fits the Warden. But then like this one is just like This is just a basic warden. Like, why is this not just a warden, like, low-level outfit? You know what I mean? Oh, sorry, I'm yawning all of a sudden. But yeah, it's like there's just has to be this, like, you have to try to find the needle between, like, a hero skin that fits the character that you're giving it to, but also gives it like a new aesthetic or like new kind of like feel to it that you wouldn't be able to easily just recreate with like the normal stuff that the hero has. My hair is like trying to return back to like its previous hairstyle, dude. I don't know what's going on with it. I took a shower today and like all of a sudden it was just like, yeah, we're just going to go all like bangs and crazy stuff all the time. Okay, let's do Griffin. Moral Bigfoot, like the name. Oh, yeah. Oh, I'm yawning all of a sudden. I did not get the greatest of sleep last night, but I don't know, I feel like it'd be better than normal. Well, I am, and I probably should have said this at the top of the stream, but I am going through a medication change that was like approved of by the doctor and all that stuff, so I think it's expected. It's just that might be why I'm more tired, honestly. Although, jeez, I don't know why it's hitting me all of a sudden. Red Velvet. I did not realize that was the name of the shinobi, but Red Velvet is my favorite kind of cake. Okey-dokey. So that guy's doing a 2v1 up there, but that's kind of his own fault for going up to the spawn point this early. Look, that is not the play, my friend. Oh jeez, I'm clipping into the... my camera is clipping into the pikeman soldier there. Oh, you gotta stop yawning, man. Excuse me. Well, that guy's trying to do a 1v3 to revive his teammates. I guess I'll go help. Because my team's being kind of silly. Ouch. Ow. Ow. Okay, we don't all need to be here, guys. We have objectives to do. That is like the one thing that can happen when playing on Breach with PvAI, because sometimes everyone's just like, Alright, let's just farm the bots. I don't know why I'm yawning so much, jeez. Yeah, they'll just like farm the spawn zone and just like obliterate it, and it's just like, okay. And they get away with it because it's level 1 bots and they're stupid, so they can't possibly beat players easily anyway. Or maybe consistently is the word I'm looking for. I don't know. I mean, both are true, but anyways, I digress. It's just a silly, a shitty little thing that they do, and then they wonder why they die. And they're not doing it right now, but sometimes they'll even just do the like the revive spam and all that stuff. It's so silly. Alright, that's gonna go, so I am now going to assist in the reviving process. Never mind, I didn't need to come up here. I just came up here to watch somebody's head get cut off, apparently. Alright, at least he apologized. I was gonna be kind of salty about that one, but he probably thought I was doing it or was like gonna do it or whatever, and then he realized like, oh, he didn't actually do that, and it was because with the camera angle for some reason it like bugged out my control there. I don't really know what was going on, but it like tried to make me start going up for some reason, and so then I kind of ran into him. Or well, it made it worse for when he decided to start sliding down the ladder. Ladder combat is probably like the weirdest part of this game. Alright? Like, it's just such like a strange, like, I mean, the way that it does works and like makes sense. It's just a very like a weird part of the game. I don't know, maybe I'm not making sense, but now one pikeman was carrying the defenders and I killed him. In game, of course. Oh, I was almost too late for that save there. People might have actually thought I was gonna actually kill him not in game, but it was in game. Oh, this is what happens when you play one video game for too long and your brain is apparently needing more oxygen. Whoops. Just, all that last dodge attack did was just hurt my teammate. Let's go. Oh wait, it's a grenade one. I didn't want to do the grenade one. I really need to change this out for something else. I'm probably gonna do the super mega death combo punch thing or whatever it's called. Ow. Stabbed my toes, man. Did Mike Griffin just call him an idiot? It sounded like he was like, idiot. We're gonna go for the Guardian. No one else is here for the Guardian, though. Okay, yeah, the banner's there. I was wondering if it was. Wendigo Willie's got it. What a username. I'm just gonna continue helping push this. I was gonna go around in front of it, but that would have killed me because I would have gotten crushed on the wall. You can't actually die if like the ram gets like pushes you into the wall like that. You'll just get crushed and insta die. In the game, of course. In real life, if that happened, you wouldn't die. Obviously not. That's impossible. Death is not real. I don't know why that's the bit I'm going with today, but it is. Yeah. I just came up, poked him once, and he died. And I got the kill for it. Excuse me. Sorry, I had a brain fart there. My brain is just like... You ever have that one moment where you're just like... You start thinking about other things, and then you're just like, wait a minute, I'm doing this other thing. And then you're like, wait a minute, I've probably talked about this before, and then it goes in a spiral. You know, that's what happens about this time in the For Honor stream. That's why I usually try to get my buddies to play with me when I do this game, but it's fine. Oh, still got one pikeman here. Now we have 0 pikemen, at least enemy pikemen. And I'm kind of, oddly enough, I'm kind of itching to play the arcade mode weekly quest. I might do that after this match. I've been kind of getting into doing those again. Although I am kind of like, I'm happy about it in a way, but also mad that arcade mode isn't free, because then that made it so that there's literally 0 reason to ever buy the Marching Fire expansion, which I don't even know if that's available to purchase anymore, but I bought it. Not for the heroes, but for the arcade mode. And thankfully I got it on sale so that it made the purchase like kind of worth it. I don't know why I'm saying purchase instead of like buy, like some sort of boomer or something. But oh, moments before tragedy. The one thing I still don't get is why arcade mode is not cross-platform. Like, no cross-progression, fine, I get it. Like, that's a really hard system to implement and it doesn't always work out. easily anyway. But like, why is the arcade mode not cross-platform? Like everything else is, well, except for I think the story mode. But like nobody does the story mode anyways, you know, like the story mode, you do it when you get the game first and then you're like, okay, I'm never gonna touch this thing again. Fun fact with the story mode, I didn't complete the story mode until, well, I got a trophy for it. Can I sort by, is there a way to see the ones that I've already completed? Because it's not gonna be viral trophies, there we go. Completed story on normal difficulty. I did March of last year. And I did the night chapter August of 2018. So but it wasn't like, oh, it's this big thing. Like it was literally just like, oh, and actually I did mission 1 back in 27, like October 2017. So it's been almost what would that be? 7 years or something like that, 8 years maybe, since I've done mission 1 for the story mode. Okay, let's see. Smoke and mirrors. Wait, I've already done this one, I think. Yeah, this is a normal one. I thought there was a new one. Is there not a new weekly quest? Hold up. I must investigate this. Not the info hub. Okay. Let's see here. So, Warriors Done recap. Oh yeah, there's also new armor variations for, I think it's Knights and Vikings. Oh, and then they're gonna have a throwback event, apparently. I don't know when that is gonna be, though. Blah, blah, blah. Okay, let's see, so... that doesn't give me the answer. Although good to know that the Hero Fests are gonna be Valkyrie, Berserker, and Raider. Is it gonna be in that specific order? Because that kind of feels a little weird. Why is this? Dude, this is like the worst like recap on the thing I've ever seen. It's just like this very brief thing, and it doesn't even show the quest or the weekly quest stuff at all. I don't know. For Honor news, do better. We need more comprehensive information. Okay. Let me do. Oh, but first let me clear out stuff like sandwich things and all that good stuff. I'm getting close to 1 million salvage. Ooh, yeah, a new stick. Kind of like the new stick. I'm gonna go with the new stick. Is there any other cool looking sticks? It's really hard to make a stick look cool in this game. But like that's a pretty cool stick. That's okay stick. Pretty good stick. Anyways, all right, that's the end of that bit. But man, you know what's kind of crazy to think about is like, what's the story of the multiplayer section after like year 4, season 4? Like, I know there is stuff, and there's like something with like artifacts and like whatever, and now they're doing like these like different, I don't know, like special dudes with weapons. I know I'm kind of making that vague, but I don't know, it's just like, it feels like the story of the multiplayer is just not existent anymore. It's just kind of like, and this happened, and then this happened, and then this happened. At some point this happened. Like, the Unsung Knight is literally just like, oh yeah, let's just give a little snippet about this character that existed in the beginning of the Cataclysm. Anyways, doesn't relate to anything that's going on in the current story. Where it's pretty much just been a fight between what, like Horkos and Chimera? Is that still the two factions? I don't even know anymore, man. I'm gonna do Kyoshin, but I think I'm gonna do Griffin again, actually. I'm gonna just pop XP boost. I think this might be my last match, or we'll see. I might do one more. Kind of go. Actually, I might swap back over to. Yeah, I think I'll swap back over to Dominion. Try to get Viking Village one more time. After this. Yeah, the hero skins in this year have been kind of weird. Like, I think the Master Katashi one was the only one, like, at least aside from the collab one, because the collabs is kind of cool, because it's like, oh, it's a crossover, wow. Is this game gonna become the next Fortnite with like 10 billion crossovers and everything? Or it just becomes the crossover game and then it just loses all sense of identity. I was never really a Fortnite player, but it is kind of crazy how it's basically just all like crossover stuff nowadays. Are you gonna fight back, Nobushi, or are you like... Okay, the person just decided to leave the game, I guess. I don't know what happened, but... Or did I... Wait a minute, did I get kicked somehow? Or what happened? Or, oh, actually, wait, I think we... So I think it was like 2 other players and then a bot. So I think what might have happened... It might have just been that I somehow got kicked out of everything, but I got another player to join my session, so... I don't think that's the case, but it could have been that one of the players got kicked due to just like random glitch in the matrix or whatever. And then the other person, maybe they're playing with them and it was like, I'm gonna leave so that we can keep playing together. I know that I do that occasionally. Please, get the execution. There we go. Well, there goes our teammates. Our entire team is currently dead. We all died at about the same time. Or, wait, oh, yeah. I thought when they came in. Okay. Rep 2, Griffin. With a Deadpool emblem. You know, okay, hot take. This is my hot take of the day. Day 1. I think Deadpool is the most overrated, like, superhero character, like, ever made. I don't think he's a very funny character or anything like that. And again, hot take. And like, I haven't watched any of the Deadpool movies. But I've seen other stuff with Deadpool in it, and it's just, I don't care for it. Like, I don't know. I guess to be fair, part of it is I'm not really a fan of the like self-aware humor anymore. So like the way that it's done in Deadpool's anything, his whole character basically, or like I don't know what or like the Stanley Parable kind of stuff. I mean, like certain examples like the Stanley Parable kind of like they get an excuse for being that way because like in the case of Stanley Parable, it was like the first of it was like maybe not necessarily the first video game to be self-aware like that, but it was like the first one that got popularized by that kind of like attribute of the game, you know what I mean? And so it's like I respect it for that, but then there's like a bunch of other games that kind of copy it and generally do it worse, but also just like the humor doesn't really land. I think that's actually the key for me is if it's something that like if you make like a self-aware joke like a couple times or whatever, it's fine. But if the entire thing's like the whole joke is it's self-aware, I just don't. It kind of loses its funny level to me. Again, there's some exceptions to that, but like the Stanley Parable, but. But honestly, I kind of half blame my dislike of Deadpool on the web series Death Battle, which, if you don't know, is basically just the YouTube channel where they pit two characters from all sorts of games and just have them fight to the death. There's a good chance if you're watching this stream, you know who they are, but if you don't, that's what they are. And they had Deadpool show up, what, like 3 or 4 separate times? And each time it got dumber. Partially because the humor of Death Battle just kind of got worse as time went on, generally speaking. Or I don't know if it's necessarily that the humor of Death Battle got worse. It's just kind of like the same, so it just got kind of boring after a while. Oh no, the crock pot is being poured with our rail all the way back there. Oh no. Gotta love when the AI does that stuff. Okay. Actually, speaking of Death Battle, I wonder what's gonna happen to that because their like parent company, Rooster Teeth, got shut down or something like that. Which I'm honestly kind of like not like surprised it didn't get shut down sooner because I feel like Rooster Teeth wasn't performing very well like in business-wise for like a really long time, but I guess it happens. I mean, I don't know where I was going with that sentence. I completely lost it. I was about to say something else and then I'm just like, I don't know. That's not the hero skin. You see that right there. For like, even though it was like a split second, and it definitely like doesn't look like it when you actually like look at that person's design like that. For a split second, I was like, oh, that's the hero skin, and then I'm like, wait a minute. It just looks like a normal warlord with like legendary gear. I feel so bad for that Centurion bike. She got like stuck in a loop. And do that to heal up a little bit. I need to get new executions for my Griffin. I have just the basic ones and then like battle pass ones. So do we not have anybody who's like trying to actively like help the... That was a bad idea. Ouch. Alright, gonna debuff you and then I'm gonna start wailing on you. You freaking pikeman. You stole my kill. Okay, if we're all going to the Guardian, I might as well. Do I throw the grenade? I don't think so, especially because we're getting close to destroying the gate. Also, I just realized I just waited there until the guy was low enough and then stole the kill. I feel bad now. This, if we didn't have the buff from the Guardian, I might actually use the grenade here. This would have been a good situation for it. Oops, sorry. Hit him a bunch of times by accident.
Inner gate destroyed. Kill the commander.
It's kind of cool that they're doing like more hero skins. Like, that's one thing that's been super exciting over the past few years with For Honor, is that they're just like they're like slowly doing more and more each year. Because like this year we had 2 converted maps. We have at least 5 hero skins, 6 most likely, unless they for some reason cancel like the title update 2.1 or whatever I think they were talking about. And like more interesting like balance changes. It's just, I don't know, I'm excited to see where For Honor goes. I do think it would be fitting to eventually do like some sort of like For Honor 2 type of thing, but oh wait, let me do the grenade. There we go. Come on, raise him. Here we go. Oh, I wanted to do a demo, no. Alright, they also have the photo mode come out this year. I feel like there's other things that they've done this year that's been pretty cool. Can't think of off the top of my head. Oh well, they had the three-way 1v1 event mode, which kind of sad that wasn't a permanent game mode, but because that was like the first time I was actually like felt confident enough to go back into PvP, because it was a three-way 1v1, and so it was like the pressure's not so much on me exclusively anymore, because it's just like it's a free-for-all mode, which is like a super fun idea. Also, holy smokes, this axe head looks awesome. I mean, it's got like the boar head on it, which I personally don't like that much, but the rest of it looks super awesome. And even the boar itself actually looks kind of cool. I am definitely going with that. Does it match the rest of the griffin? Not really. Do I care? Not really. Here, let me just apply that. Is that one? Could get this execution. Do I want it though? I don't know. I mean, it's not bad, but I don't know, man. Alright, that's his Hero Fest one. That one is actually pretty good. I like that one. I don't have enough steel for it. So I gotta grind more. Okay, I think... Yeah, we're gonna hop back over to Dominion here. Try to get one more game in on Viking Village if we can. Doesn't have a gnome emblem. Okay, I don't know if there's anyone actively watching in chat or if everyone's just lurking. That's totally fine. But does anyone know what the heck is going on with the gnome memes? Like this past like 30 days or so, like there's been these weird, like I haven't seen really much of memes. It's just this random thing that was happening on TikTok where it was just all about like these gnomes or something. I don't really even understand it because I just there's just not enough context in the like the TikToks. It's just like some person dressed up with like a green cape and like a paper or a beard made out of paper. You know, like the gnome or something. I don't get it, but
You lost, so
I guess it's a little bit older at this point, but and I mean in TikTok terms it's like dead and like it's like ancient history now.
you captured Zone C.
Imagine if someone created like a quote-unquote history book, but it was it was just like TikTok, and it was just like every like random thing that's happened on TikTok or something like that. But it was like structured in the as if it was like a normal like history textbook or something like that, or like maybe not a history textbook, but like kind of just like a just like a history book in general. Oh, it could be kind of funny. History of the world according to TikTok. Yikes, I would not want to see that. The history of the world according to TikTok. Yikes. Also a bunch of like TikTok slang, or maybe not necessarily even TikTok, but just a bunch of like new slang that I don't get. But I think I've already talked about that before.
The enemy team is breaking.
Oh, I thought that was just gonna like cleanly like knock him off the cliff, but
Victory.
while I'm on this string of random thoughts coming out of my head, since that's what this stream is boiled down to at this point, I actually have two thoughts. I'm gonna say the one, or the earlier thought that I had first, and that being like, how does it work to Viking Village? Let's go. People better not vote otherwise. Oh wait, I need to ready up. There we go. I don't want to make everyone else wait on me. But like reading a book live on stream, like how does that work? It's like an idea I thought up of, and I've seen. There's another streamer that I watched who's done it before, but it was with like a kind of like a I don't want to say nursery rhyme book because it wasn't like a nursery rhyme, but it was like kind of like a, I guess it was kind of one of those like books where it's kind of more of like the actual, like, you know how there's like fairy tales that get kind of like, for example, like the Pinocchio thing. Like there's Pinocchio where there's like the movie and stuff, and then there's always like, oh, but the actual book is like insane or whatever. And so it was kind of like that type of deal where he's reading like one of those things. I think, I don't remember. All I remember was that it was kind of like an older book. But my question is that, like, how does it work with the like whole copyright thing for like books, like reading books on a live stream? Like, am I able to just do that, or is it like, I don't know how that works? Because I was thinking it might be kind of fun to like eventually try to do like I don't know, like a reading stream type of thing, because I got like, I've been getting into reading more, partially because of textbooks, partially not. I'm getting into reading too much, honestly, because I have too many books. I have a bunch of textbooks and all that, but I digress. Main point being, I'm getting into reading more, and I thought it would be kind of fun as just like an extra stream type of thing. Maybe just like a shorter stream, like 2 hours or 3 hours or however long it takes to get through the story. But I was thinking it'd be kind of like just like a fun idea. But like, I just don't know how the copyright of all that stuff works. And I've tried looking it up online, and I'm getting mixed opinions on it. Because on one hand, like, you could, like, kind of be... Also, this is... I haven't seen these cinematics before. Oh my gosh, they just got freaking steamrolled, dude. Ripped to the homies. I'm gonna go this way. Moon Man Stan, is that his name? Hey, we're back on Store Stronghold. With this area. Yeah, it's just like this acid. Like, as soon as we get past like that board and like wide board there, it's just like becomes a different asset. But did I see a bot going this way? I did not. Okay, I thought I saw a like indicator. But yeah, I don't know. It's just something I would like to be able to do. Like, just do like a reading stream or something. I could also do some sort of like, I don't know, like a book club thing in like the Discord or something, but that kind of feels, I don't know how I feel about that. How do like normal book clubs work, honestly? Like that's my question, because like I get like doing like like a Bible study, or like I'm sure there's religious text studies for like, you know, other religions, but I just don't know because I'm a Christian, so I don't like engage in those other religions very often. Um, but like, how do you do like a normal book club that's just like, this is just straight up a fiction book and we're gonna talk about it? Like, what do you do? Or you're just like, man, I really like this part where he was talking about this thing, and I feel like it has this really deep meaning. Like, oh, it just seems kind of silly to me. I don't know. But the other thought that I had was, I don't know, just kind of reflecting on how I used to stream For Honor on YouTube back in like, it was actually about 4 years ago, because it was when you like, I remember specifically like year 4, season 4, and like being like super hyped about that and doing streams of it, and even like year 4, season 2 with like the Warmonger. But I don't know, I guess where I was going with that is just like, it's weird to think about how, I guess like how long I've been doing like not only just like For Honor in general, but just like streaming it and like talking about it, and how honestly I've been doing kind of a similar thing now that I was doing then, where I'm just kind of yapping about anything but the game. I mean, like, I talk about the game in some points. There's like new stuff or like random funny things happen or whatever, you know, but it seems to be a common theme that I start getting introspective about it.
You lost Zone A. You lost Zone C.
Yeah, I know, we lost all the zones because we're not paying attention to the game. At least I'm not. I don't know what my teammates are doing. Listening to me. They just found my channel and just like, man, this guy's talking about some really interesting stuff.
You captured Zone A. Enemy team is breaking.
Pew!
You captured Zone C.
God dang it. I was gonna try to knock him off the ladder. Get away from the ladder so my teammate can come up and help kill you.
Victory.
There we go. Disco dance party. Let's go. Okay, well, that was a little bit quicker than I was expecting. I was expecting us to take like 20 or plus minutes to get Viking Village again. It's, whoops, I did not mean to go there. Yeah, it's not in the selection anymore. I guess they don't let you pick the same map twice in a row. I thought they did, but I think that's, I think they only give that option if you don't pick it the first round. They're like, you can pick it this time if you want to. Okay, I think it's best if I just kind of end off stream there, kind of deal, because I am feeling a little bit, or like I'm feeling satisfied with the amount of stuff that we did today, and even though it's a bit of a shorter stream, I feel like I don't want to like hit 4 hours just for the sake of hitting 4 hours. But yeah, that's the new updates. At least what we could experience of it. There's There was that testing grounds. I wish that was in here because I would have done a little bit of that as well. But unfortunately, it was not there. Excuse me. And so I guess there's just yeah, they're gonna have the. Let me look at this again to see if I can find it. Maybe someone on Reddit's got it on lock. For Honor Year 8 Season 3 Warriors Den Reddit. Warriors Den in a nutshell. Thank you. Is this? It was 4 days. Oh. I'll show this real quick. This is pretty funny. Here, let me go into the studio mode real quick. This might just pop up for you guys anyways. Nope, it doesn't. Okay, sweet. There we go. Boom. Warrior done in a nutshell. Bubs so hey. Apparently getting a tiny little something. And then Warden. Anyways, that's just that's apparently what they said it was. Okay, do they have the September roadmap, which is pretty cool. So I enlarge this because this is kind of tiny on my screen. Oh geez, okay, that's a little too big. Okay, yeah, so we got testing grounds on the 19th, as well as I think what is supposed to be the new arcade mode quest. It's the Crimson Offensive. I don't know enough about the arcade mode stuff to know if that's like a new quest or what, but and then apparently there's gonna be an XP Fest on the 26th. That'll be cool. Where is like the stuff about there's supposed to be like some like throwback event going on, and a bunch of other things. I just can't find it. Maybe actually wait, I can watch this because you guys don't get the desktop audio. I'm just gonna mute it anyways. Blah 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 blah. I'm just looking at the live stream now at this point. Okay, here we go. This works. So okay, the throwback event, which is Rebellion Rescue, don't remember at all what that's about. It's probably a Year 4 Season 3 thing from the sounds of it, but maybe it's not. I don't know. Oh, if it's the one I'm thinking of, then that's gonna suck. Like, that event mode was terrible. Because it was just like, it's just an escort mission, basically. Let's see, so then, yeah, so that's on October 10th. And then the Hero Fests are October 3rd, October 10th, and October 17th. And then, yeah, okay, so there will be a new Hero Skin title update 2, which is October 24th, as well as a seasonal event, Halloween event. And then apparently November 21st is the next throwback event. I'll have to see what that's about. Hopefully maybe it's like a, I don't think they would do like a previous Halloween event, but it would be kind of cool if they did. Just because I know that last year's Halloween event was like 10 out of 10, man. Like, that was sweet. But anyways, enough rambling. I'll end this VOD off here. So thank you so much for watching on the YouTube VOD channel. If you want to catch us live, you can always do so at twitch.tv/MatZapGaming. And the best way to figure out which days I'm doing it, because it's always different days, like depending on the schedule and like classes and all that, the best way to find out about that is either joining the Discord, which should be in the links in the description below, or just basically anywhere. I try to do my best to keep the Twitch schedule thing up to date. I would just do the Discord server because that's a bit easier, a bit more consistent and stuff like that. But that also works. But anyways, bye VODs channel. Bye bye.